on that, were you?
No, that was before my time. But Wobbly Wilbur, now Wobbly Wilbur used to put up concrete blocks for Ken Golly. And he didn't know what a square or a level was. And he did my cellar in my house, and when I went to put the sills on, one side was 6 inches longer than the other. I had to do a lot of finagling to get it so it come out pretty near square.
Speaking of Third Cliff,
We all went out with a fishing party with Jack Story one day.
Old man or the boy?
When we all come back to the pier, who came down the gangplank there but the Wobbly, all dressed up in white and everything? And he was one of our crew over at the Kennedy Company, and we looked at him. He looked pretty damn neat, you know. And we said, shall we or shan't we? We picked him up and threw him in the harbor. And he went home and his wife gave him hell for getting drunk so early in the morning.
speaking of Wobbly, I got plenty of jokes about Wobbly. He used to keep his truck down behind the garage and guarded the coast. He used to keep his truck down there. Leo Murphy, they all kept their trucks down there. So Gardner came in one day, and I had just bought a new set of chain falls. We had the whole set of chain falls. It would jam every time he used it, taking the motor out. So I bought a brand new set off of Sears and Roebuck, I guess. So Gardner came in and says, we're going to kill a bull. We need to borrow your chain falls. So I started to give him the new one. My brother Arthur says, Jesus, don't give him that. It'll be all covered with blood when it comes back. So we gave him the old set of chain falls. And a few days he come in, Gardner, mad as hell and Wobbly, and they're mad as hell. And they threw that chain fall in the garage, and they damned me up and down. And Gardner was all cut off with a bull. They hooked it halfway up, and the bull must have kicked him and broke his nose and all that. It was in terrible shape. So off they went, mad as hell. Well, in those years, the coffee truck used to come around every morning and stop, and everybody that was doing work in the area would come down and buy the coffee down there. So this morning, Gardner came in and says, Paul, I'm awful sorry about the way I handled it the other day, and I'd like we cut the bull up, and I'd like to have some of the bull. So we had this beautiful package, and I unwrapped it, and it was the bull's private parts and his tail. So everybody laughed. They thought that was a hell of a joke. A hell of a joke. So we used to have a coffee break for about a half an hour, and I went home that night. I wasn't married at the time, and it was just before Thanksgiving, and my mother was making mince pies. And she had them out to cool. I said, Ma, can I have a couple of those mince pies to take to work tomorrow? She said, sure, help yourself. So the next morning, I brought 2 mince pies in, and I put them on the desk there, and came coffee time, so I took one out and gave it to my men so they could have with their coffee. And I gave Wobbly and Gardner one. I said, hey, forget about bygones are bygones. See? So I gave them the mince pie. So they're all half rum-dum anyway, you know. And they come over, you're not such a bad guy. I said, how do you like the mince pie? Well, he says, it was pretty good. I said, well, you just ate the bull's private parts. Well, you never saw such throwing up in all your life.